My first meeting with God was verbal, but after 2 more years of unceasing prayer while deep in meditation, suddenly one day I was transported in my Holy Spirit into God's physical presence at the highest point on Jacob's ladder. Since this was my second meeting with God, this time I was able to perceive God's perfect energies of pure, unceasing light and pure, unconditional love. 2,000 years ago, as recorded in John chapter 16, verse 25, I said that in my second resurrection of Jesus, as the Comforter, I would comfort people and no longer speak in proverbs. In this lifetime, I do speak plainly, and now I will describe my first in-person meeting with God to show you the Father as I promised 2,000 years ago. Since God is everywhere in creation and man is made in the image of God, then it is obvious that God is all of the energies in our universe and everywhere in creation. However, once in activity, God's energies are no longer perfect, for they have begun experiencing God's creation. God's perfect energies remain at the 13th step of Jacob's ladder, and we, as God's imperfect energies, are now experiencing creation for God at the 3rd step of Jacob's ladder. One cannot even begin to imagine the radiance and vastness of the perfect God at the 13th step of Jacob's ladder, especially down at the 3rd step of Jacob's ladder in the denseness of a human physical body. However, in my second resurrection of the man called Jesus, I am now able to consciously enter my soul and activate the highest levels of my Holy Spirit. In this way, as the 3rd Jesus, I can expand my Holy Spirit to the size of a universe. And once my Holy Spirit is the size of a universe, I am able to enter the realm of God's universes and perceive God's perfect energies at the 13th step of Jacob's ladder. Today's religions are the reason that there are so many atheists and agnostics in the world today. There are many wonderful people like Brad Pitt, people who help others they do not know, and such wonderful people are prevented from an introduction to God's love because of obsolete religions who think God has a human-like body. Anyone who thinks God looks like a human has obviously never met God, no matter what they say or what clothes they wear. At the 13th step of Jacob's ladder, God's magnificent presence of pure, unceasing light and pure, unconditional love surrounds a vast area containing many incredibly bright spheres. And one of those many spheres is our universe. Read my words about God's love and more about me on my website at www.the144,000.org.